Welcome back, everybody. Or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Williams Grove. Ran an okay time in practice, I guess, for the track condition. The track's like completely worn out through the middle and most of the bottom. So it'll be a very interesting race because in my last practice I ran like a 20.799, but it was like a pretty fresh track. This track is like completely worn out. So this is going to be a really interesting track state for the race. I think first lap I might just run the outside, second lap I might try the inside, but basically I just want to get a lap in by running the outside before I screw up and hit the inside wall or something.
Yeah, man, I got a couple good ones here.
Let's see if we can get a good lap here. I'm gonna do like a slider line of 1 and 2 though, just because I feel like you're going so wide into turn 1. Might not have been the best idea. Probably could have came out a little lower. 3, I'm just going to try to hit this out here without the rear end hitting the wall. Just trying to get the right rear in that grip. And let's try our hand at the bottom, see if we have anything, and we hit the inside wall. That's what I was trying not to do for like both laps, because that's going to be real rough in the race, trying to get by somebody. So far we're third. The 2 car has a 21.8. That's a solid lap. Definitely could have done well in 3 and 4 there. That felt like a pretty good 3 and 4, but hit the wall turn 1, lap's not going to count, so that's unfortunate. Turn 1 is rough. I feel like that slider-ish line, or maybe going in high, coming off a little lower, will work. And 3 and 4, you might be able to make that bottom work, but that outside will be pretty quick too, just because this track's so worn out. I'm okay with being on the inside or outside for the start of this race, but still have a couple people left to qualify, and I'll pick you guys back up and we're getting ready to go green. Alright, well, we stayed in third. That's not terrible. It'll be an interesting start, to say the least, because we won't be going too fast. Might be able to get the bottom a little bit better in 1 and 2.
Plenty of fuel to finish the race.
But we'll see how this race goes. 25 laps, no cautions. You do have a quick repair, which we never really use, because we don't really wreck much in this series, at least. But no cautions. Got to watch out for those lapped cars or wrecked cars all around. And this track can definitely provide a bunch of wrecks, just because it's such tight corners. People are really impatient at this track. But I love Williams Grove. This place and USA are pretty similar. USA's got like a little bit longer corners, but same thing kind of happens there. People are just too impatient going in the corners. A lot of wrecks happen. So hopefully we can have a pretty clean race here up front. Try to see if we can keep up with the 2 car. He's been real fast through practice and qualifying. See what kind of line he's running at and see if we could compete with the top guys here. We are car number 1, which is unfortunate. Out of how many? I didn't even realize. 14 in the race. I'd like to still stay top 3 because that's where we qualified. That'd be nice. Just gotta not screw up and hit that inside wall in turn 1 or in 3 as well. Because if you hit down there in turn 3, it's gonna be those tires and it'll flip you right around. That would be very bad. Just gotta try to keep the car clean. Don't hit that opening right there on the right, on the back stretch either if you're running near the wall. Just be careful of that, because sometimes the car wants to like pull to the right towards the end of the straightaway. In most cars here. And a lot of people have clipped that and just gone flying around the track, just like straight to the inside, or it just breaks their car out to the right. Anything could happen. But need to get a good start here. We are behind the leader, so that might help us a little bit with that. I think it's just going to be a tough first few laps trying to get singled out and see where the fastest line is.
Yes, sir. 1 to go.
I'm shocked this isn't like a 1 to green track off of pacing. It's unfortunate that's 2. Kind of just wasted extra lap because everybody's already rolling. It's pretty long for a dirt track. We've got long straightaways here. But if you guys have ran this week, let me know how you guys have done. Hopefully you guys have gotten some wins.
Remember, but nice, smooth, clean.
And let me know if your track condition was like as bad as mine. Because it's like so worn out to start with. Had a decent start. Side by side with the 3 car.
Green flag, green flag.
Just gotta try to take it easy. Just get the car to get in the grip at the very bottom.
Outside. Still outside.
And we got side by side with the leader there from that. That's nice.
Still out there. Outside.
Just gotta try to be
Clear.
real patient on it and get it down in the grip.
Outside.
But you can definitely run side by side here with guys. It is a lot of fun when you can get some good racing like that here.
Good job, good rhythm. Better roll
That's what I was
the
trying to do in 1 and 2. I'll leave from the outside.
outside quarter. Clear high.
I screwed up that corner. Could have just gone up taking his line, but I'd rather have a competitive race, and I'm trying to work the bottom, seeing if we can. Seems like 1 and 2's got a little bit more grip at the bottom, and it cuts off a lot more time through the corner, which is nice. 3 and 4 definitely is very quick on the outside. Easy to hit your back end on the wall. 2 car is very good at that. My car just stayed really tight there. That was a bad corner for me. Just letting off, getting on the brakes a little bit to get the car down there and try to keep it straight. I can gain so much time on him in 1 and 2. It's crazy. You got to be real patient on the car. I didn't get it to rotate at all. I almost hit the wall there. I had to like almost break it. Coming off the corner. He might have gotten in the wall or something. I don't know why he was so slow. Off of turn 4. I thought he was going to go flying by us.
Outside.
But we were very fast in 1 and 2. I can tell you that. That's good news. Love to see that. Got on the brakes a little bit harder to get the car to rotate, and that worked really well there. That was a really good 3 and 4.
20 laps to go. This time by.
Got a little too sideways in the 1 and 2. Wasn't trying to do that.
He was suppressing our talent.
Suppressing our talent.
Side.
Let's see if we can do the same thing in 3 and 4 again. Get the car to rotate around so we can actually get a better exit on turn 4. I'm gonna keep leaving it outside if he keeps getting the run like that, because I don't want him to like cross this over and work the inside on us, because I'm really liking the inside right now.
Still outside.
We'll see if it like ends up going away on us
Clear by half.
in the race or not. The further we get into this, I had a really good exit there. I was actually fully clear of him. Bad entrance, but we got a lot of grip here, so we can kind of just straight line it off. We are fully clear of them now. That's nice. Might be able to have a little bit better of an entrance to these corners. I screwed that up. But we pull off so far in the middle of the corner. He definitely gets a lot of momentum down the straightaways. Just got to be real patient with the car. You can't just fully throttle it through the corners and everything. But this is working for us, but we do have a lot of lap traffic up ahead, which is unfortunate.
Spin, 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 spin.
They are wrecking on the front stretch. Please stay down there. Don't come back up.
Stay up top, man.
These lap cars are very scary. Racing back here, they're hitting each other all over the place. We're way ahead of second out. Damn, we pulled off on the bottom. Please just don't wreck into us, lap cars. That's all I'm hoping for. It's all I'm asking. Is just please don't wreck us.
One on the bottom. Get up, my man. Go him, you're on the
Might be
way.
able to get a couple of them here. Okay, I was very scared because that guy was sitting here, but he
Still outside.
went to the pits,
Clear.
thank God. Hopefully these guys just keep running the outside, because I am hooking this inside right now pretty well, and I'm enjoying it.
Outside. Clear, clear.
As long as the 14 stays high, we should be fine. Tapped the brake a little too hard there. I had to gas it up so I didn't hit that inside wall, but we got away from that. That was terrifying. I really did not know how that was going to go. But who would have thought this inside like working as well as it is for me? I really got it rolling now. I've got like a good groove of it. I say that and then I'm gonna like smack the inside wall, wreck myself, do something stupid. I always do. But this is like crazy. I've had some really good races at Williams Grove side by side with guys before. I've had like my closest race in general at this track had like a .0028. I think it was 2 zeros and a 2.8 or 2.7, something like that. I ended up losing, but it was the closest freaking finish, and I was on the outside. The other guy was on the inside on the final lap in turn 3, and he had a great 3 and 4. It was so close to the line, but the guy was like 6,000-7,000 iRating or something like that. So I've raced him a lot, but I haven't seen his name in a long ass time. But I've had some really good races here, and it seems like we're doing well here today. I was hoping that outside would actually stay a little bit more competitive than it was, but 2 cars running the bottom now, and he's actually starting to catch us slowly, but the thing is, he has to catch us and pass us. And he's got to catch us like 2/10 a lap. He's catching us a 10th a corner, so that could happen. But catching and passing are way different. He's doing really well, though. He's learning that bottom quickly. Yeah, we can't get any more spots. Spotter? Wrecked car up high, please don't come down low. Thank you. 2 car went back up to the top side there, and 1 and 2. But I kind of like stayed even with him through 3 and 4 last time by. He had a really good run down the backstretch there. I gained a bunch in 1 and 2, and he kind of gained it back going down the backstretch into 3 and 4. I'm just shocked on how well it's working down here, like how fast it is compared to the top. I'm still keeping that like 22.0 time that I ran in qualifying that was on the outside. That's nice. Lap car, please don't do anything stupid. Because he's been running like that middle outside the whole time. That was a really good 1 and 2. That was about as close as you could cut it, though. That was a really good 1 and 2. This is 8th place here. Damn, we are flying right now. Lapping 8th place. There was 14 in the race. But the fact that we're lapping 8th place is crazy. I don't know how many wrecks and everything there was in the race. We'll go back and see afterwards. Got in that wall a little bit, but it's okay. We didn't push out up to the outside, so it's fine. Again, I'm going to leave them the outside lane because I don't want them crossing me over. I'm very comfortable on this bottom. Kind of screwed up a little bit. 2 car caught me a little. Lap car, what are you doing? You're not going to go and dive in on me. I literally, you can't gain a spot for me. You're a lap down at this point. Lap in 7th place. Damn, we are flying, man. I was really hoping you could make 2 different lanes work, and you really can. Which is really nice. This track always provides some really good racing to me. I think the 13 was trying to follow my line and kind of hit the wall, or he screwed up something. I saw him sideways in the mirror. You got to get way down here. Like, my right rear is in the slick basically the entire time through 3 and 4. You just got to really manage it and wait on throttle. No, this guy's not a lap down yet. He's not. He's on the back end of the lead lap. We got coming up to 2 laps left. We just got to not screw up and hit the wall or anybody getting to us, mainly. These cars don't have too much horsepower, so you can kind of get on the throttle a little bit on exit. Oh god, he hit the wall a little bit. I'm like, I tapped the brake a little too hard there, but I tapped the brake a little bit to try to get the car to rotate around. Works really well in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, it's tough too. Sounds like there's a wreck car somewhere up here. I think they got it rolling, or they went in the pits, one of the 2. 1 lap to go. This 12 car is in 13th. We got 2.4 second lead. Everything is going great. We're almost all the way up to 5th place. Like, holy shit, we are flying. 14 seconds ahead of 3rd? That is absolutely nuts. But definitely took some throttle control here, a lot more than I expected. But hell, we came home with a win. I'll take that. It's been a while since we got a win. And that was a good one because we started in 3rd and then had to get by 2nd place and 1st place in the bottom, which we successfully did, and that was crazy. That was a good race. I'm very happy with how that went. Lapped all the way up to 5th, which is nuts. Like, that's absolutely crazy to me that we lapped up to 5th. Almost lapped 5th as well. And 6 and the 12, or 9 and 12 are taking each other out. Don't know what happened there. Well, let's go do our backwards run. Let me go turn around in this corner. There's somebody still on track. Well, there's a couple guys still on track because they were just finishing their laps. But let's see if we can actually drive this track backwards with how worn out this place is. Well, I don't want to get hit by this dude coming around. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's going down. Okay. That was awesome. Like, with how worn out this track is. My last lap, I ran a 21.9. Like, that was faster than my qualifying. Oh, these things do not turn right. Oh, jeez. I have to use the slick to even get sideways through it. These things are not set up to go this way. But it'd be fun. I always wish that they could just throw on, like for hosted racing or something, like run the track in reverse. I don't care what track it is. Run it in reverse. Or have the option. Get in pits. Oh, damn it. I messed up. Nailed the wall trying to get in the pits there. But let's go back, see the beginning of this race. In that battle with the 2 car that we had a great launch with him. Got to the inside of the 5 quickly, or the 3 quickly, my bad. But had a great launch, basically timed it with him. 3 car was just slightly behind. We had that inside line, so we were able to keep it on the 3. I'm really happy we qualified inside now that that worked so well for us. Because I didn't know how that was going to work. I was the lowest in that corner by far. Cleared the 3, was side by side with the 2, pretty much. 3 was still a little bit side by side with us. Definitely cleared the 3 at this point, side by side with the 2, but he pulls off in front of us. And we just keep working that bottom lane in. I think I ran the outside once in 3 and 4, and that was it. But I'm literally running all the way down at the wall, and I cleared him off of turn 2. I could have came up, but I leave him the room. I wanted to run side by side as much as we could and see which lane prevailed. Because I didn't want to just cut him off, get ran over, something stupid happen, or him try to cross me over and then try to throw a slider and we both go wrecking. Want to try to keep it clean. I really wanted to work in the bottom. That was the main thing. 1 and 2 is where I was killing him at on that when he was running that top side. And this is the 1 corner I ran the top and my car just was super tight. I didn't get in right. I didn't get the back end to rotate around. So 2 car actually pulled out to a decent lead there, which was nice for him. We had a really good 1 and 2, just barely under the slick, like right at the line. Got side by side with him on the back stretch. Able to pull up behind him because he has momentum. I think we had a really good 3 and 4 here as well. Got right to that inside wall. Oh, that he clipped the wall there, didn't he? I thought he did. He barely, you can see up here, he barely clipped the wall, and that messed him up for the exit. Because I thought he was going to go flying back by us, which he did, but it was a little bit later than I expected. Because we definitely gained some time on him through that lap. 1 and 2, I just gained so much on him. Because what lap is this? It's already lap 5. We're still racing side by side. It seemed like forever since we had that battle. He got in the wall again. He was pushing it real hard up there. I think that's where I thought he was going to go flying back by us too. But we actually ended up leading that lap. And I don't think we lost another lap led to him after that. So I might have led like 20 laps here. Depends. He had a really good 1 and 2 there. He had a ton of momentum. I did not have a very good 1 and 2. Maybe he might have led this lap. We'll see. Did he hit the wall here again? No, he had a clean 3 and 4. A lot of momentum. How close is it at the line on this one? I think I still barely had him. Where did we finally clear him at, though? And, like, we just pulled off. I was way high in 1 and 2 there. That was a bad corner. So he's able to retake the lead going into 3. He got in the wall again in 3 and 4. He was pushing it hard up there, and it is very easy to get in the wall in 3 and 4 at this track when you're running that close to the wall. If we get a good 1 and 2 here, I think this is where we finally like completely cleared him. He had a good 1 and 2. Didn't get enough momentum to really catch us again. I was just getting so close to that stuff. Oh, right there, I did mess up and clipped that tire. Like, you could see I barely clipped the left side on like the wall of that last tire. One of the 2. I know I got a contact for that. And where did we get? I don't even think... Yeah, through the whole race, we really didn't get any X's. So that was all afterwards, so that was nice. But I think that's where we finally cleared him about lap 8. And then just kind of pulled off from there. And I think that he started running the bottom behind us a little bit. Let's go see any incidents that did happen through this race. Because I know there was some wrecking throughout. I think the 11 got a little squirrely with the 6 there on the start. People hitting in turn 1. That's what I was trying to avoid, because this happened every Williams Grove. People just send it into turn 1. 11 car super sideways. 8 car was trying to turn down on him or something. 11 car comes back across the track and then just goes flying to the inside wall. So that didn't work very well for some people. Somebody almost hit that wall on the inside back there. And 10 car hits the wall in the straightaway. 10 super sideways, just running straight through the slick. 7 cars side swipes and just barely had nowhere to go. That's the thing, like, this track's so worn out, you have to run where the grip is. Like, either super bottom, super top, or if you're going to run right in the middle, you cannot full throttle it. I think this is where the 2 started smacking the wall a little bit. He smacked the wall again here in 3 and 4. We already saw these. 4 car down the straightaway. Probably right before turn 1. I don't know what happened to him there. 7 car kind of straight lined it off the corner, got into the back of the 8. 7 car goes around, though. Some other people behind had nowhere to go. 7 car really straight lines it off of that corner. Damn. Like off of turn 4, the 7 car is super straight. Now his car's not rotated around at all. Now unlike the 11 there, he's full throttling it he's 2 around at that point. He's throwing the car all around, just being in the slick and hitting the gas. Like these cars don't have too much horsepower, but you can't just full throttle it through the slick and expect to be okay. You're really gonna have to wheel it at that point. 3 car all up in the wall, 9 car all up in the wall, and then off of turn 4. Oh no, he misses it. 10 car gonna be in the wall in the straightaway, 3 car on the straightaway. 10 car coming off of turn 2 here, very high, into that outside wall where it opens up. Is he gonna hit that opening? Ooh, super close to that opening. Goes low, nothing else happens. This car is screwed up now. Hit that opening again? I don't know. Oh, hits the wall right there going into 3. That's what happened. I thought somebody was gonna hit that open with the camera angle was showing. 3 car gets too low. That's what happened to us in qualifying. I was trying to avoid that all race. I think I clipped it once in the race. 8 car just completely sideways. 10 car following him through it and nails the brake to miss him. Goes sideways around. We were getting through this lap traffic really well. 2 car gets sideswiped by the 6 car getting sideways off of turn 4. That was the one good thing for us. Everybody was running that outside or middle, and we were still just rolling around on the bottom as the leader and just getting by all the lap traffic pretty easily for the most part. Yeah, his car just got super straight. You saw his wheels turn all the way, but once you get to a certain point in the late models turning, they stop turning. So it's kind of counterintuitive in a way to keep turning. It doesn't really work. 3 car sends it in, gets into the back of the 4. That's for 3rd and 4th, and they still finish 3rd and 4th. We were catching up to the 5th place car in the 5. But damn, we were so far ahead. It is crazy. 12 car super slow, hitting the wall. 9 car, oh, that was after the race. I'm like, why are they hitting? So, had a good run. Started 3rd, got by 1st and 2nd running that bottom. That bottom side worked out great for us. If you have a very worn out track like this, try to practice running on the bottom. It's very tough, but maybe you can learn a little bit from the race I did, and let me know if you guys get some wins off of that. That'd be awesome. And should gain some iRating also, finishing 1st, car number 1. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Alright, results in strength of field was super low, 1343. It was the only split though, only 14 people that registered for the race. What was car number 14? 500 iRating. Makes sense. When did it actually get above 1,000 is what I want to know. 10 car, he was close to 1,000 at that point. 9 cars probably got to be in it. Yeah, 1,100, almost 12 at this point, but we're up to gain 23, super low iRating, like strength of field, so we don't gain much. 43, 37, almost elite. That's funny. If it was 337 to be elite, that's nice. But 2 car, he's in the 2800s. Good race by him. He was running pretty well. 3 and 4 had a battle for 3rd for a while. They're both around 2K iRating. 5th was 1800, but he had a solid race. Didn't go a lap down. Everybody else ended up a lap down, which is crazy to me. Never would have thought I would lap all the way up to 5th place in a race, and running the bottom on that worn out of a track. I ran a 21.6 in the race. How? When did I do that? Lap 12 apparently? Damn, that was actually pretty deep into the race. He ran a 7:25 on 15, so he ran a good lap. That might have been when he started running the bottom, because I saw in my mirror he was doing it a little bit, but he couldn't stay consistent enough with it, I guess, because we actually did pull out to a 3.1 there at the end. Might have been due to some lap cars as well, but we got through that clean, which was awesome. Led 21 laps out of the 25. I'm just shocked that we got by on the bottom as well as we did, and it worked all race. That was definitely the fastest way around if you can keep it straight and just really be patient on the throttle. That was the main thing. Just being super patient, getting the car to rotate around a little bit and not too much. Because if you get the car to rotate around, you don't really want to hit the gas too much. You just let it slide through and then gradually get back in the throttle slowly, but had a great race. That was a lot of fun. Wish it was a little bit higher of strength of field, but can't control who registers for the race. I was racing this at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, so there should have been a decent amount of people running, but not too many today. Happy we got the win. First time in a while we've gotten a win, it feels like. I screwed one up a couple weeks ago at Weed Sport in these cars, and I didn't let it go this time. And we started a little bit further back, too. I think at Weed Sport we started on pole, I want to say, but haven't gotten by some people in these cars for a win in a row. Usually when I win in these cars, you start in first because qualifying means a ton in these cars since they don't have too much horsepower. But today, able to make that bottom work with a super worn out track. If it would have been a pretty newer track, it would have been very tough to pass that. And I think it would have been a lot closer racing. But the very worn out track showed you who could drive a little bit better than others, and it worked out in our benefit, luckily. But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Like I said earlier, let me know if you guys ran this early in the week, or if you end up running this after you watch this, let me know and how you guys do. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.